Hi, everyone. It's me, Dr. Stacy Betancourt, with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. Today, we talk about making difficult decisions. Now, as humans, we make decisions and choices throughout our day, and some of them are very easy, and yet some of them can be very complex. Everything from do you want a second cup of coffee, which in my case is always a yes, down to some that are life altering decisions. Today, for example, I had to make a very hard choice, and that choice was to leave law school. And, this moment, I really don't know if this is a permanent situation or if this is going to be for right now. And, that's just it. Becoming a lawyer, adding that to my repertoire of experience was really important to me. I'm already a mediator and an arbitrator, but it was something that I just thought, this is something that I wanted. So I went after it. And for the last year, I have been studying and studying and more studying. And I realized today that, you know what, I had to step back from this. And, the thing is that in the end, for right now, this is the right choice for me. This is absolutely the right decision for me to make. And that didn't come easily. And that's just it. I've come to learn in life that choosing to change a course of action doesn't have to mean that we failed. Um, you know, I might return to law school in a few months, or I might choose to do something else. I may choose to add another certification within my mediation practice. I might. I don't know. The thing is I have options because we have freedom of choice. So the thing is that, if you are in a situation where you make a choice and you find out that that choice doesn't work out for you, do you see that as a failure? And I know for me, I used to. I used to think that if I didn't fulfill something that I went after, I failed. Well, here's the thing, and here's the thought I want you to consider. How do you know what you're capable of doing unless you try? I mean, honestly, I thought for me, 60 units of university studies with the other things I do in my life, sure, I can do that. I mean, I went through a PhD program, a very rigorous program, and I graduated with honors. So I thought, well, if I could do that, law school, I can handle it. And for the most part, I did. It wasn't up until this last little bit that I realized I can't do this right now. And that's okay. Now, am I saying just try everything and anything? And if it fails, oh well. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that sometimes in life, we go after something that we want, and for one reason or another, it doesn't work out. And we know it's not working out. And yet we push and we push and we try and we push some more to the point that we make ourselves sick, both mentally and physically, because we are pushing so hard, and in the end you finally have to ask yourself, is it worth it? And in my recent months, I've given up a lot to try and make this work. And sooner or later you reach a point that, not every situation is going to be the same, and the lesson to learn in life are perceived failures, and that's just it, the word perceived. This moment will not define me. And the thing is that we can sacrifice things in life, and sacrifice is okay to a point. But when sacrifice is becoming your forefront, then I'm going to have to say it's probably not worth it, because sacrifice should be a step along the way, but it shouldn't be the focus. And when it does become the focus, then it's time to reevaluate. So as you make those decisions in life, remember that if something isn't working, don't be afraid to make a change because you've just discovered the limit. And you know what? Life has limits. And by realizing you've reached a limit, you've just proven that you're human and not a robot. And isn't that something refreshing? That we have that freedom of choice to do what's best for us in this moment. And in this moment, being with all of you is what's important to me. And it's something I don't want to sacrifice. So here's the thing. If something's not working for you and you have tried and you have given your all to it, and you find that you're stuck with, how do I walk away from this? Well, walk away. Because here's the thing, it doesn't define you. I have learned things about my first year of law school that have shown me such a life lesson, not just the topics, but a life lesson. And I will carry that life lesson whether or not I return to law school or not. So the thing is remembering sacrifice is not just central, it's part of the journey, but not the journey. That everything in life has a limit, and it's okay to realize your limit because you're not a robot. And give yourself the grace to understand this, and give yourself the grace to know that it's okay to step back. And if it means walk away, it means walk away. If it means taking a moment and regrouping, take the moment and regroup. If it doesn't work for you, walk away. If you need help with that, if you'd like to talk to me about that, let me know. Let me know how I can help you. I would love to. In the meantime, remember, give yourself grace. Show grace to others because we don't know what they're going through. We don't know what challenges that they're taking on or what decisions they're getting ready to make. Give yourself the space and the grace that's needed. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others because we don't know what they're going through. So with that being said, a relieved me and a happy me, wishing all of you a great week and a great take those opportunities and don't be afraid to make those decisions. So for this week, this is Dr. Stacey Betancourt with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacey. And I will make the decision to see you next week. Take care, everyone.